question would say, find the product of the two, so find Z times W, and find the quotient, so find Z divided by W.
Z times W.
Z times W. So we'll start.
I'm gonna forget that.
C and W, you're substituting 6, 7, base Z, Z1, Z2.
Yes, Z1, Z2, Z and W, yes. Same thing. Okay, so now you guys look at this formula for the product. Okay, what is this part right here telling me to do?
Multiply the radians.
Multiply
the
the
R.
R's, okay? So you take your two R values and you multiply them together, which makes sense if you're multiplying it, that's what you're gonna do. All right, so what are we gonna have?
15.
3 and 5 multiplied together, we'll have 15, right? Okay. All right, now look at what's happening with the angles. What are they telling you to do with your two angles?
Add them together.
Add them together, okay? So we're gonna have 100 and 140 added together, so we'll have 240. All right, we'll put that in.
Put cosine in first.
Cosine 240 plus I sine 240. All right, and they almost always say leave it in polar form. So if they say leave it in polar form,
That's it.
that's it, okay? You're done. So, I mean, like I said, really it's fairly easy. You just sort of got to remember, and you don't actually have to remember the formula per se, but you got to remember what you do. What do you do with the R's?
Yeah. Multiply.
Multiply. What do you do with the angles?
Add.
Add them. So you've got to remember those two things on that formula in order to do your product. All right, look at your division one. All right, what does it look like you're doing with your R's there?
Dividing.
Dividing them. Okay, let me ask you this question. Am I going to do 3 over 5, or is it going to be 5 over 3?
3 over 5.
How do you know?
Z over is X. I
The
mean
Z
W.
is top, right? So the Z is the top, you put the Z R value top. All right, so 3 over 5. Okay. And then you're doing what with the angles?
You're going to subtract them,
Subtract them.
but keep them added in the middle.
Okay, now let me ask you this. What order do I subtract them in? Is it 100 minus 2 minus 140, or is it 140 minus 100?
100 minus 140.
Again, why?
Because it's the first. It's on the Z.
Is Z comes first. Z's on the top, Z comes first. It comes first in the fraction, it comes first in the subtraction. All right, so 100 minus 140 is what?
Negative 40.
Negative 40. Okay. Now, I'm done, except that that's not an acceptable way to leave my answer because why?
Because it's just negative.
The negative, right? Okay. So I need to describe that negative 40-degree angle. Here's negative 40. I need to describe it in a positive manner. So I need to come at it from the other direction. So what do I do? Add 360. Come around the other way. Okay? So 360 plus negative 40 is going to give me
320.
320, and that goes in instead.
Okay, so it's gonna ask us to leave it in polar form. That's easy.
All right, so you guys okay with that? Okay. And then they're also going to do the exponents. So they're going to come in and they might say, find W for this part 3, find W to the 4th power. All right. So you flip over a page, you've got your formula for that. All right, so what are you going to do with the R? You're going to raise it to the 4th power, right? So we're going to do 5
Sorry.
Thank you.
to the 4th.
Sorry.
Way too much.
You're welcome.
Okay, and what does it say you do to your angle? multiply it by 4, okay? Multiply it by your power that you're working with. All right, so we're gonna take the 140 times 4. What does that give me?
560.
560. All right, so Derek, are you okay there?
What was that?
The angle.
Oh, we just working with W now.
Oh, because the N.
I was gonna ask for 100.
All right.
The N is the
You guys okay, both of you all right?
Yeah, 'cause I
Take that 4, raise the r to the 4, take the angle, multiply it by 4.
3,185.
Take
Which
what,
is-
What's
which
about-
angle we multiply by 4 now?
We work with
we're working on W, not with the 100.
Oh, I did too many fives.
Oh, you're doing the 5 to the 4th. Okay,
Yeah, I
I'm
did
still stuck
625
on the
for
angle.
five.
Okay, you guys all right there?
yes.
Everybody clear with what we did? 5 to the 4th
625.
is 625.
I had it.
I'll give you a pill right now.
Okay, what about my angle?
Out of
Is
my
it good, or
boot
do I need to
bag.
adjust?
It's over. You need a minus something.
Yes, what do I need to minus? 360. Take off that extra rotation, puts you down to 200.
That's easy. If you find me right.
Yeah, and that's the thing, guys, it's not any difficult level here. I mean, this is probably one of the easier things we've done all year. The difficulty is gonna be when you sit down to take your test, are you gonna remember the formula? Because if you don't remember the formula, you're not gonna be able to do it, all right? So you're gonna have to work